so that I can send it to others who might be interested in seeing what we had to say tonight. It'll all be private in our own group, though, so no worries there. Tonight I have an agenda of some things that I want us to talk about. We've got how to build a $50 order. We want to talk about some of the new upcoming products that we have available. We want to talk about how you're using your e-brochure. And if you don't know how to use the e-brochure, we can do a demonstration of how to do that as well. Excuse me. We also want to learn how to use the new fundraising link on Avon 2.0. And then we have an action item at the end of the meeting. So would anyone like to decide where we start tonight? Anybody want to pick our topic to start with? Well, then I'll start with our new products. I really wanted to share a couple of the things that I'm really focusing my business on right now. And one of the things that I like to do when I get together with representatives is do a demonstration of new products. And right now, the biggest product that you can be selling is the Anew Dual Elixir. It's on the front of Campaign 7. And it's selling like crazy. I've sold several of them already. I use it myself. I keep it in my robe pocket because I like to use it in the morning before I do my makeup, and then I use it again at night after I take my makeup off. So I put it in my robe, take it back upstairs with me. Has anyone purchased this product for themselves yet or bought any samples to share with customers? I'm still watching the chat room just in case Sherry's talking to us in there. What I like to do with a customer is I show her on the back of my hand how it comes out in two separate consistencies. You've got your argan oil on one side and then you've got your serum on the other. And then I have her put it on her hand and spread it in and just see how soft and smooth her skin feels. I know there's some representatives who have only been doing that on one hand so that they can see the difference from one hand to the other. That's great. I think that's a really good idea. I personally like to do both of my hands because I want them to both look smooth and nice. And of course, it's for your face, but I use it from here all the way down to here because I want everything to be consistently cared for. I see results for myself immediately. Your customer is going to notice that her skin feels softer, more even, and definitely firmer and refreshed. So I strongly encourage using this product and sharing it with others. The samples are now available, and they make great testimonials with your customers. So the next product I wanted to share with you, coming up in Campaign 8, Sandra and I were just talking about the new glimmer sticks that are coming out, but we also have the new liquid eyeshadows. I just got my order in today. There's 8 colors, and I love them. I was able to receive one when I went down to Texas for the leadership conference, and they gave me one there. And what I like to do with it, I'll show you how I demo it to a customer, but I love it because it's so easy to use. You've got the wand that comes out, you just swipe it on your lid, it dries very quickly and stays on all day. Matter of fact, I put them on my arm because I wanted to see all the colors, and I've been wearing a shirt. You can see they're still there, so they don't rub off. You can get them off quite easily with your eye makeup remover. I think your customers are going to love these. They're selling at $5.99 a piece, and I think it's a really great product to focus selling and sharing with your customers. Sherry says she has the samples of the elixir, but not the bottle. That's fabulous, Sherry. They're actually relatively inexpensive. I think it's $2 for 5 samples, so that's 40 cents a piece. That's pretty inexpensive when you're considering the earnings that you can make off of that one product. And then the third product I wanted to share with you is on the front of our Campaign 9 brochure. This is the What's New. It is the Honey Blossom fragrance. And if you're not familiar with how to share fragrance with a customer, I think it's a really great idea to have her put it on. My sleeves are kind of tight, so it's hard to pull them up. But I like to have her spritz on her arm. And so many people don't realize that you shouldn't rub your fragrance. I just kind of blot so I get it on the other side. But if you just let it dry naturally in the air, then you're not, quote, bruising the fragrance. You're not blending those fragrances before they're supposed to be blended. It dries naturally, the alcohol dries off, and then you get the fragrance that you're supposed to be getting in the layers, the first note, the second note, and then your lasting note is the one that you're going to be smelling all day. This is a great value. Let's see, it's selling at, what's the brochure cost? $15.99, which is really reasonable for our new fragrances. And it's a beautiful bottle too. Does anyone have any experiences they want to share with us about what products you're focusing on right now with the next two campaigns? Sherry,
I have a bottle of the Honey Blossom, and it's really nice. The FEM is going to be. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't have my camera on. I love FEM, and that's on the discontinued list.
Oh no.
So this is comparable, sorta. You know, so maybe I can get used to this one. I don't know.
Okay.
But, it's a nice smell, because I didn't really like, what was the last one? Velvet.
Yeah.
I didn't like Velvet. It was too. But this one is nice. My customers may actually like this one.
Good.
And, my customers are really excited about. They've been asking for white glimmer sticks for a while.
Wow, how perfect is that?
So that's a cool. Everyone's excited about that one. And the purple in the glimmer stick is cool. We haven't had purple. We've got everything but purple.
I know
Lots
what
of
you
blue. So they're like, ooh, we have purple. So as soon as my order Friday, I'll have sold all of my demos because
fabulous. Fabulous. I know I love getting things in advance so that you can show them to your customers. And if it's something so simple as that, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get something that you can easily, quickly sell. So thanks for sharing that, Sandra. Anything else you've been concentrating on with sales lately? Any particular products?
Nope, just the basics. You know, I sell a lot of Amari. That's my Amari.
Oh, okay.
So I've got people that they don't want change. As long as we've got Amari, they're good. So
Sherry says, I love that one and the cotton one. Sherry, did you mean velvet maybe when you said cotton? She says it's
no. There were those three new ones we just got in the book. Oh. Those 3 new ones.
Okay.
That's the one.
I don't have all the names memorized. That's cool. Thanks, Sherry. Glad to hear that. So right now, let's talk about building a $50 order. Say you have a customer who is very excited about the Anew Dual Elixir. What is that? It's $34.99, I think. So $35. But we want to build her order to a $50 order. How can we get that order up to at least $40 so she can get that A box on the back of the brochure? So she's got a $35 order, and one of these are only $5, $5.99. So if we sold her a glimmer shadow, then she'd have a $41 order, and she qualifies for that $10 A box on the back of the brochure. Did you have something you wanted to share, Sheila?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just cleared my throat.
Well, that's okay. Let's see. Sherry says, sorry, the Lotus Cotton was the one that she meant. Okay, thanks, Sherry. Glad you cleared that up for us. So say we have a customer that's interested in the Honey Blossom. That's only a $16 product. we want to get her to that $40 level so that she qualifies for that, the A box on the back of the brochure. She wants this, but we need to help her get to that $40 level. So Sandra, maybe you could help us build to a $40 sale. What would you add on with that Honey Blossom fragrance to get her to that $40 level?
Hand lotion, deodorant, shampoo. You know, there's a lot. Shower gel is a good one. I always am going through shower gels. My whole family uses the shower gel too. So the melon will use that. Those are replaceables. They use them and then they want more.
Absolutely. Very good. The consumable products, and definitely focusing on personal care. Everyone uses those types of things, whether they get them from us or they support Walmart down the road, who doesn't do anything for them. They don't, well, they're starting to deliver these days, I think, or they have Drive Up anyway. But yeah, they're going to get that personal sales representative, namely you, who can take care of them. So yeah, adding on those little things, and we've got that $40 order. She qualifies for the A box, and you have a $50 sale. So does everyone, Sandra, you've been the holdout lately. Do you have Avon 2.0 yet?
Nope.
No, not yet. Are you waiting until the last minute, or?
Well, I don't know. I have my own reasons why I didn't do it.
Yeah,
you know,
that's okay.
You know, so I just haven't switched.
Yeah.
The biggest reason is you have to pay for your order to current every time. You can't hold a balance when you have 2.0. So I usually keep a balance. So
I do too. I don't know where you heard that.
Yeah, that's what I was told. You had to pay your balance to current every campaign, and I'm like, sometimes I can't do that because
right.
But it's by how people are busy, and you know, especially when they give you a big order.
Yeah.
I don't have to collect ahead of time.
Well, I don't mean to differ with you in public like this, but I've never had a paid off balance, and I've been on 2.0 for months. So maybe that might change your opinion on it. The reason why I brought it up was because with 2.0, we have that new fundraising link. And Sherry and
fabulous. I love it.
I do too.
A couple times.
I haven't had the opportunity.
Haven't done it yet. And
neither have I, but I've been learning about it. Sherry says, my husband and I love the gel oil. Yes, that's what I was told too. I don't know.
Meaning about the 2.0 maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I have not heard that. That might be, I'm not saying it's not true. It might be that for someone who has a zero credit balance or a zero credit limit, but that would be the same whether you have 2.0 or not.
True.
I
don't know. I just figured it ain't broke. Why fix it? So.
Well, I understand that. I definitely understand that. But I know that all of our newbies that are coming in, that's what they have. They're automatically going to 2.0. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about was that fundraiser link. And what is really cool about that link is it doesn't have to be just for fundraisers. I don't remember where it was. I think I went to another brainstorming session with another group recently. And Sherry says, I have a 200 limit and I have to pay before I can order each time. That's very interesting, Sherry. I was not aware of that before, and this is the first time that I'm hearing that. So I can definitely understand why that might be a deterrent for some. Getting back to the fundraising link, though, that is a link that you can use, like, say you have a party that someone's hostessing for you. She's going to pass the book around, and you want to make it easy for her to share a link that her customers can order digitally. You can create a party link for her, just like if you were going to a Pampered Chef party or a Tupperware party, where your hostess has a link that you shop on her party. I don't know if you've ever done any parties like that, but we can now do that same thing by creating a link for that hostess. And you could have it in her name. You could have it, Sandra's Avon book party, or Sherry's needs new carpeting fundraiser party, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have to just be a fundraiser. You could even use that link for a helper, say over the holidays or whenever. Say you have someone that passes books around for you. She could share that link and collect orders that way. And then you can set it up to pay her a percentage of what she makes on the brochures, or the sales rather. Like if you wanted to give her 20%, just like with a fundraiser, you give them a percentage of what the sales are. So it's a really versatile tool. And I haven't actually used it yet, but if anyone's interested in seeing it, we could do a screen share, and I'll take you over to youravon.com and we'll learn how to use it. Sherry or Sheila, are either one of you interested in doing that?
I know there's a video that Deborah Stopa put out on how to do it, and I know Renee Hobley did as well.
Okay.
We did that in our monthly meeting last month.
Oh, cool.
My group as well.
Sherry says yes, she'd like to see it, and I'm still learning how to share my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Click on share. And then we're going to go to youravon.com, and I have to log in. So you go to your home page and scroll down. Well, as soon as it opens up anyway. I just got a note that my internet is slow. I'm in the back part of the house, which is the farthest away from the router, so I get problems back here. So once that decides to open up.
I saw that. I was like, wait, how can my internet be slow? I saw that.
Oh, that's
screen.
me.
I was like,
no,
it's me.
No, I don't want to sign out. Okay, we're going to try again. Sorry, ladies. Well, for some reason, it doesn't want to let me in. There we go. Okay, so this is our home page, and I'm going to scroll down. All the way down to fundraising. I got to move you ladies out of the way so I can see. All right, so fundraising. We're going to click on that. And there's all kinds of information in here about fundraising. You can do flyers. You can register for an online fundraiser. So we're going to click on that, get started. And it looks like it just walks us right through it. If we have any going on, this would be where we would find our current fundraisers, or otherwise we need to register to create a new fundraiser. So I'm going to start one just to practice. Relay for Life is one of the fundraisers I'm doing right now. And I've been intending to set this up. So all I have to do is name it, whatever I want to name it, and put in my zip code, or the zip code of the organization anyway. You know what? This does not look like what it should look like, I don't think. We'll give it a try. And I can select the percentage that my group is going to get off of the sales through this fundraiser. And to be honest with you, I think this is the wrong screen. My laptop likes to open up something like that. Okay, here's the correct screen. Organization name, Relay for Life. Sorry about the confusion on that. Zip code. And the chairperson's name, well, that's going to be me. And my address. Oh, that's email address. No wonder it won't let me put any spaces there. That's optional. I'm not going to waste time doing that. I can put a description in here about the fundraiser. That's optional. Start date. We're just going to have it be today. The end date. The actual event is on the 31st. No, it's actually on the 30th. I'm going to just have it go through the whole month. And I am not going to select a category to promote because I want to promote everything. And I can name this Relay for Life. Relay for Life. And then submit it. All right, what did I do wrong? Oh, I guess I have to set a goal. I'm going to set a reasonable goal of $250. If we go more, that's great. And then now, okay, what did I do wrong this time? I did that on that wrong screen. That's what happened. All right. I'm making it harder than it's supposed to be, aren't I? All right. So there's my fundraiser, and it didn't. Please enter a unique customized link up to 40 letters long. I wonder why it doesn't like that. I'm going to try that again. All right, congratulations, this fundraiser is registered. Now here's the link that I just created for that fundraiser, and I'm going to copy that link. I highlighted it. Now I'm going to copy it, and I am going to, I want to post that on Facebook. So I'm going to go to my Facebook page, and I'm going to paste that on my page. And I'm going to put a personal note with it. If I can get back up there. All right, then I'm going to share it in my news feed, and it's public, so everyone can see that. I've already created an event, and I've shared that with my friends, and now there's the link that all they have to do is click on that, and it's going to take them right to my website to shop. And because I've set up the fundraiser, all they have to do is click on Shop the Fundraiser. So, any questions so far on that? Should we do one together for yourself? Should we try a different one, like a hostess or something like that?
I have a question, Kelly.
Sure.
Now, this is the one that you're setting up for yourself. So are you picking your own product for that, or?
Yes.
For the Relay, did you approach somebody for Relay for Life, or are you just setting it up on your own?
That's a good question. Thank you, Sheila. I was approached by one of my
Okay.
Avon customers who is an organizer for a local Relay for Life fundraising event. There's actually several going on in the community. There's different teams that it's kind of like Girl Scout troops. The Girl Scouts, one troop will try to raise funds, and then the other troop tries to raise funds, and then whoever has the
Oh, okay.
they've raised, there's like a prize or something like that. And it's the same thing with the Relay for Life. There's teams. Avon has a team also. It's called Team Avon. And then these different teams do different projects to raise funds. And this particular team that I'm working with, they did approach me and ask if I would be interested in participating. She even placed a large order, and she bought a gift basket from me as well.
Wow.
It will be raffled off in a silent auction. She's also allowing me to set up a display table, which I'm going to be displaying our Pink Hope products. I ordered quite a few demos to put on the table and sell them or collect orders. But the customers can order from anything through that link. And as I was setting it up, maybe you noticed that I set the jewelry was at a 15% earnings for the organization, and then I set my other items for 20%. So they'll make 15 to 20% on the products that are purchased. And something to know is the products for the Pink Hope products that are set up to make a donation, they make a 15% donation automatically for every purchase. But that goes to the Avon fundraising group. It doesn't go to my particular group, so that's why I'm doing a separate fundraiser. I still make full earnings on those Pink Hope products, so I'm also making an additional donation to my local group.
Oh, nice.
Sherry says, that's fabulous. Our family does the Relay for Life in Wausau every year in honor of my brother who passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss, Sherry, but I think that it's wonderful to take that and give back to the community. That's fabulous. If anyone needs any suggestions about doing fundraisers or about using that link to set up a hostess or a helper, I'd be glad to help you at another time or in a private session. Something I want to share quickly before we lose the opportunity. We do have a 40-minute meeting scheduled. And then it did just tell me that we have 20 minutes more that they're going to give me for free. Yay, thank you, Zoom. So I don't want to get stuck in one subject. I just wanted to let you know we do need to move forward a little bit. What I want to do with these Zoom meetings is I'm going to schedule one once a month, and it's going to be on Wednesday nights, like we're doing them at 6 o'clock. So the next one will be 4 weeks from today, and it's going to be after the campaign is over. So we'll be starting a fresh campaign and talking about new products. And then 2 weeks from today is going to be the 20th. I am also setting up, it's already set up, but I want to share with you ladies, I'm doing an opportunity meeting on Facebook. It's not going to be a Zoom meeting. It's going to be a Facebook style event. So I'll be sending out more information on that, because this event is an opportunity for you to invite guests to. They will be shown the opportunity. They'll be able to participate in some games. They'll have opportunity for questions and answers, and they'll learn about Avon. And they'll be given the opportunity to sign up underneath you as a team member. Any questions about that so far? Nope. Sherry says nope. Thanks, Sherry. Well, I'll be sending out that link and an invitation to all of you. But mark your calendars. We're going to be doing a different form of meeting every other week, as long as it's working well for us. So 2 weeks from today, we'll have a Facebook Avon opportunity meeting, and you'll be getting information about that. But mark your calendar for 6 p.m. on the 20th. And then 2 weeks after that, will be April 3rd. We'll be back here on Zoom for another team time meeting at 6 p.m. So every 2 weeks, we've got something going on for right now. All righty? Let's see, what else? We were going to talk about how to build the $50 order, check. New products, check. Oh, has anyone been using the brochure link to share with new or old customers?
I've used it, sent out a lot to my team on how to find it.
Good, awesome.
But it's great if you have the link. Otherwise, I think if you're going to tell somebody to go there, I think it's easier to give them your like youravon.com, / whatever. It's easier than to explain how to, because it's like / brochure ? That
right.
brochure is just too hard to find. So
well, once they get to your website, all they have to do really is click on the brochure.
Mm-hmm.
So it has its good uses and it has its little glitches. I think it's been really, for me, it's been more of a just changing the way I think about getting my brochure into my customers' hands. And that was a little bit of it made me go tilt. I didn't quite comprehend how to do that at first because I'm so used to handing out brochures manually. But sending them out to my customers in emails and text messages has saved me a lot of time. I was spending probably 4 to 6 hours every 2 weeks delivering brochures by hand. Sherry says she posted it on her FB, on her Facebook. Her ladies got the grumpies when I said no brochures, so she had to get a few. Yeah, I definitely understand that, Sherry. And yes, I've had customers that tried the digital brochure and they actually went back to paper. But most of them are willing to do the digital link and go green, save paper, and of course it saves me a lot of time, money, and effort as well. So the ones that are willing to work with me, I've been doing that. And then if they really don't want the digital brochure, I mean, there's ones you just know aren't going to ever go for it. So I don't even ask them. But there's ones who've tried it and asked to go back to paper, which is fine. I don't want to lose customers over a 25-cent brochure, right? Thanks for sharing that, Sherry. Have you had success with it, Sandra?
I've got a few Easter orders because normally I don't have any. So,
cool.
Yeah, you get to Jamaica, you need to have 25% of your customers buying off your Easter, which that's probably not practical. My customer base is old and not internet friendly, and but some of my team members might push it for as my team might earn it for me. But personally, if I get to 10%, I would be amazed, because I was at 1% like last year. It might be up to like 2 or 3% now, but I'm just saying if I got to 10%, I would be like amazing, but otherwise 25 is a lot. 50 would be amazing. I don't know. That would be crazy. But it would be wonderful if it would happen. But in this area, I don't, some places don't have internet or good internet, or even my internet. When I go to certain towns, like when I go to Gillette, it doesn't work well. And when I go to Stiles, it doesn't work well. So around here, even my internet on my phone doesn't work well.
Right.
In our areas. So,
I know what you mean. I've had definitely some back and forth situations with it. Like you said, the majority of my customer base is probably 60 plus. So yeah, they don't all use the internet. I'm glad some of them text even, but I am giving it a try. And going forward, I've been really encouraging customers to use the website. I might hand them a brochure, but if it's if it's certainly a lot easier to carry around a business card or send them a text message with that link. And if I'm sending them a text message, I've got to have their phone number to follow up. So even if they have a digital brochure, I'm still following up with them as if I had handed them the actual brochure as well. So the communication line hasn't changed. It's just the method of delivering that brochure. So that, for me, that's where my brain tilted. I was just trying to figure out how to incorporate that in my normal routine. And it's gone pretty well so far. I accidentally ordered, I normally have been ordering around 100 brochures lately after cutting back, and I accidentally ordered them twice this campaign. So I've got a whole 100 brochures now anyway, so it didn't solve my problem.
Surprise.
So, as far as sharing that brochure link, Sheila and Sherry, Sherry said she knows how to do it. Sheila, are you comfortable using the e-brochure link?
I've been looking at it, and I'm going to go back again just to refresh and make sure I know what I'm doing. And
Okay.
I'd like to go back to that because the brochure around Wausau is just not doing it for me. I started out with 10 and then up to 20, 30, and maybe got a couple customers, and it just maybe up my game with my e-brochure, see how that goes. And
Okay.
but yeah, I'm going to go back and just take a look and review it a little bit. And
Would you like me to show you how to find the link and send it?
sure.
Okay. Before I do that, or while I'm doing that, I'm going to share my screen again. I would like to ask you a question, Sheila. May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay. You said that you were ordering brochures. How are you getting them into the hands of your customers, and are you following up with those customers?
Yes.
Okay.
It was really around Christmas time. I was really shocked because I had a couple of customers that wanted a home party, and it kind of fell through. And she ordered Avon, but she went to the regular Avon site. She didn't order through my website. And she kind of apologized because she did have my business card and the brochure, excuse me, the brochures that I gave her and stuff. And so she said, well, she knew some people that were looking for Avon Lady. And so I was kind of disappointed because I thought I'd get a few orders before Christmas, and I've sent emails, text messages, and I've done the same thing. I go to my store and I copy and paste the videos and stuff, and so I think I'm going to need to do a little bit more research on that.
Okay. Well, may I make a couple of suggestions?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take anything.
Well, I think that I've heard a few people saying how they just kind of leave brochures here or leave brochures there. And if you have brochures left over and you can afford to do that, that's fine. But the best way to make the best use of your brochure is to face-to-face hand that brochure to someone that you're talking to, get an exchange of contact information, and then contact that person back. And it's the same thing with your e-brochure. If you send them a link to your store or your electronic brochure, you want to know how to get a hold of that person so that you can contact them back and let them know you're placing your order. Is there anything that she needs, or did she want any samples? And just have that communication. Right. And then get yourself into a routine of doing that every 2 weeks. Get those brochures delivered, whether they're physically or electronically delivered, and then follow up. and place your order and
Mhm.
ordering new brochures, and then start that cycle over again. Is that something that you can duplicate, Sheila?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to try that and get
Okay.
back and see how that goes. And
Okay. And keep track of who has that brochure, whether it's a paper brochure or a digital brochure. Have a list of who has it. And then that way it'll be easier to remember who to follow up with. So I've got here, this is my Facebook page. See my beautiful face there. And if you haven't already personalized your website, you can do that through youravon.com by clicking on the web office tool. So I'm on my front page, and
okay.
you can, where did it go? That's really weird. Oh, here it is, the book.
The book, okay.
Oh my goodness, they changed it to say the book. I could not find that. So I'm going to click here and click on shop the books. Okay, we're just going to click on it first and then go.
They said about like last week or something, they changed the word brochure to book.
Good,
So
good. Yeah, brochures. I always thought a brochure was a lot smaller. Okay, so here is the current brochure. I'm going to click on it and then come up here. Can you see my arrow up here, the cursor?
Yep.
Go up to the address bar up here, and it highlighted that address. And now I'm going to click on that address and copy it. Did you see that?
Yep.
And then say I want to post it on Facebook. I'm going to go back to my Facebook. Did you see me? I went from Avon to my Facebook. And I don't really want to post it on my page right now. I'm going to send it in a message. So here's Audrey. Audrey had said that she was interested in the brochure. Oh, lovely internet. That's mine. Don't worry, anybody. See, it's malfunctioning here. So I'm just, now my toolbar is in the way. I'm going to come down here and Audrey. Okay, why isn't it typing? Audrey, here is the brochure you were waiting for. And then I'm going to paste that brochure right there and send it to her. And sometimes it just has that little blue underlined link. Sometimes it'll show this picture. But when she clicks on that, it opens up and takes her right to my brochure. See, there's my gorgeous face, and there's the brochure. Now, it actually looks basically the same as my Avon page does, but it takes her right to the book. The book. So did anybody notice Avon changed its the font of its name now?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I like it. Nice and bold. All right, so that's all I had for that. Was there anything else anybody wanted to chat about or brainstorm about tonight? All right. Let's see here. Oh, Sherry says, no, Sandra says Sheila hasn't. Okay. And Sherry says, if that happens again, you can call Avon and they will fix it for you. I had that happen. Pinterest has some amazing list of places to take brochures, just an FYI. That is true. There's always a list of somewhere that you can find places to put your brochures, Sheila. And either I or close friend, an Avon friend rather, or in our Northeast, is it Northeast or Northwest Wisconsin group, Sandra?
Yeah, it's the Northeast region, I guess.
Northeast
But
region.
you can join any of them, actually.
yeah.
There's a Northeast region and a South something region.
That is
There-
true.
Yeah, you can join all of them if you want to. They're
is
all a little
true.
different.
That is true. So you can get ideas of where to put brochures and how to follow up on those brochures. And Sheila, either Sandra or I would gladly tutor you on that too. Okay.
Okay.
You just have to walk in and say, "Hi, can I leave a brochure here?" The worst thing they could say is no.
No.
If you say no, you say, "Okay, well, have a great day." And then you go somewhere else. You know,
That's right.
can't be afraid of hearing no.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. So as we close our meeting, I want to leave us with an action item. And that action item is going to be to practice talking to at least one person in the next month that is possibly interested in joining you in Avon. And Sandra, I know you're a professional at that. So maybe we should make your action item something different. What would you think that you'd like to put into practice?
I signed up 2 today. Woohoo! 1 yesterday.
Woot, 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 woot. Awesome. You're a recruiting machine.
Yeah, right.
Jerry says, wahoo.
Yeah, right. It was that easy every day, but you know.
Well, and I know it's a challenge, definitely. Sheila and Sherry, I'm not saying I want you to recruit somebody by next time. I'm just saying I want you to talk with someone about Avon.
Okay.
And get some feedback from them. Whether it's finding a new customer or finding someone that's interested in making money with Avon. Just talk with them like you're talking with your best friend sharing a movie that you went and saw the other day, or your favorite restaurant. What were you saying?
Give me that dog.
Sure, that makes sense.
Okay. So we have, in 2 weeks from today, we've got a 6 o'clock opportunity meeting. I'll be sending out the information for that in an email. So make sure you're watching for that from me. And then 1 month from today, we've got another Team Time Zoom. And I look forward to seeing you all then. Okay?
Thanks a lot, Kelly.
Oh, yeah,
Very
absolutely.
informative.
Anytime, Sheila. Feel free to contact me anytime, all right?
Oh, I am. I've got some questions I've been working on, so.
Well, make sure you let me know how I can help you better, okay?
Oh, definitely.
All right, awesome. Sandra, if you want to stay on for just a moment and we'll talk privately, can we do that?
Sure.
All right. Well, bye, Sherry. Bye, Sheila. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yep, have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.